What a Smart Rapper today, it's an 11-step guide to setting up a microphone so that you can record step by step, not even gonna skip a step, so that it goes right to it. You're not gonna miss a point or a part. And this will work for USB microphones, a little more simple to use, but I'm gonna use it for like obviously more high-end microphones, even if it's just a $300 microphone, but you have a preamp, stuff like that, step by step so that you can record. And you may not need this right now, but if you're not recording yet, you're going to need this. So it's good to watch this video so you understand the process, because sometimes you'll skip a step. And I'm talking about this is a normally occurring issue. Sometimes it'll be one part of the chain that you missed. Like you ever went to go turn something on, you couldn't figure out what the fuck was wrong, and you figured out, oh, I forgot to plug it in. Well, these are those very simple steps, yet important steps that you may not know yet when it comes down to it. I mean, I went to record the other day, and for some reason this didn't have the line in going on, and I had to change it. I don't even know how that messed up, but it took me like 5 minutes to figure it out. But had I not known this part of the process, I would have been screwed when I was vibing. I was ready to record, right? But if I wouldn't known that, I could have lost a good song. Because I'm telling you, the other night made a real good song the other night, right? But if I had known that step, I'd have been screwed. So I'm going to go through those steps with you. I'm not even going to do an intro today. Let's go ahead and get right into it. I actually announced through that right after the intro. I've been up all day. Number one, first and foremost, gotta know this. Make sure that the mic is on, and also make sure that the preamp is on. Me over here, what I have to do is I have to go over here and I have to press this button to turn the preamp on. Your preamp may already automatically be on and stuff like that, because this Apollo Twin also acts as a pre, but I bypass it because the preamp, the API 512C, is a much better preamp than this for my Manly. Okay, so anyways, ignore that information. First and foremost, make sure your microphone is on, okay? If you have a power supply, make sure that the power supply is turned on. Make sure that your microphone is on. And then make sure that your preamp is on. Let's go on. Number two, you're going to go ahead and turn on your digital audio workstation. And it's a DAW, a DAW, which may be Pro Tools, which may be Ableton, which may be Logic, or Cubase, whatever you're using. That's what you're using to record your vocals. And what we want to do now is we want to make sure that your digital audio workstation is recognizing that you have a microphone plugged into it. Okay, so you can do that by, like for instance, if I went to setup here, I can go to hardware. I just want to make sure that, let me show you here, I want to make sure that my preamp or my audio interface is being seen by the software. Okay, see what I'm saying though, it goes from simple steps, but there's more difficult steps, but now you'll understand this. If whatever, let's say you had the Focusrite, the 2i2 or the 6i6, you want to make sure that this is here, so that the software's recognizing it, because that's what your microphone plugs into, okay? Your audio interface, all right? So you want to check, you can check that, or you can go to your options up here. Sometimes, same thing will be here. If you go to playback engine, make sure that this is the same thing. Sometimes it's in preferences, depends on the software itself, okay? And then what you want to do is number three is you are going to click, see this, I have a record track. You want to make sure that you have a record track ready to go and that you hit this button. You see here, this started coming. Look, let me turn it off again. See, there's no signal now, there's no signal. I hit record. So what you're doing now, number three, is you're recording a track. You're arming a track for record, and this is how you're going to be able to tell if you actually are getting signal. I am clearly getting signal right now. There you go. All right, step number four in this process is you're going to want to make sure that you test the microphone levels to make sure that it's recording at the right level. If it's too high, it's going to be distorted. You can't change that. If it's too low, you're going to have noise when you bring it up. You don't want that. You want it right in the middle. So look, we'll do this right here. Yeah. 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 Look at that. See, I already had it set. See how it's right there in the middle? Then you can play it back to make sure it sounds right. Yeah. Perfect. It's not too loud. It's not too low. It's just right. See, it's sitting here. And let's do it again real quick. See, I wanted to get louder. Yeah. Ooh, sassy. Here we go. Yeah. Loud as it can be, yeah. See, now, this is what's happening here. See how loud this is here? At this point, it's even when I'm being loud, screaming, I could get much louder, but even when I'm screaming, it doesn't peak. It doesn't go too loud. Yeah. Loud as it can be, yeah. Smooth. Okay, so after you test the microphone levels, you know it is now recognizing. So after you test, little fly bitch, little bitch ass fly. So now that you, Know that your digital audio workstation recognizes your audio interface and it's recording and you're getting a signal, and you now are ready to record basically. But what you need to do now is you need to decide, number 5, whether you're gonna sit or stand to record your vocals. And this comes down to, what are you the most comfortable doing? Are you more comfortable standing? Are you gonna get a better take from that? Or are you more comfortable sitting? If you wanna know my personal preference is, I prefer to sit. I actually record just like this. Number 6, make sure that you are the right distance from the microphone you're going to record, right? Right about here. Yeah, right? So you should already have known this when you recorded, but now when you're actually going to take these recording takes, this is about how far you're going to want to be, okay? It's about, this is the normal length, even if your hand's a little smaller. It's like, cool, it's like 6 to 8 inches from the microphone, and that's how you choose that, and that's where you sit at or stand at, okay? Number 7, you want to make sure that wherever your microphone is placed for you to record is the best place with the least amount of reverb in a room. I can personally record in the middle of a room because my entire room is perfectly treated in that way. Wherever I sit in the room, it's going to be about the same amount of reverb. You may only have acoustic treatment in a corner. That being the case, you're going to want to put your microphone into that corner so that it's, any voice that goes into it is only bouncing a little bit. The acoustic treatment is catching and deflecting and diffusing enough of it where you're going to get a more dead sound. Or if you're in a booth, that's cool. Make sure that you're set up there or wherever you need to be in the room for the most deadness, least reverb, okay? Because I don't want you getting a bunch of reverb in your mix and then you can't get it out. Once it's taken, you can't take that out, okay? So you want it as dead as you can be, because then you can add those effects as if they were naturally put in there. That's why you want a dead sound. Number 8, you want to make sure that your headphones are at the right level for you to be able to record. What you don't want to happen is they're so low that you can't vibe with the song when you're recording, or they're so high that it's annoying and you can't vibe during the recording. And also when it's too high, you're gonna get what's considered headphone bleed. Headphone bleed is when the sound coming out of these are so loud that the microphone's picking it up. So your actual, the stuff coming through is actually going back into the microphone, which is not what you want for a finished professional product, okay? Now sometimes it's normal to get microphone bleed. I can go to Michael Jackson songs and there's tons of microphone bleed, but you want the least amount of it as possible, okay? And when I say the Michael Jackson songs, I'm talking about like just listening to an acapella of certain Michael Jackson songs that are hits, you'll hear the fact that he was jamming out. That's what he vibed to. He had it really cranked up and he was singing like just going crazy, but you could hear the bleed of the beat through it in the acapella vocal, right? But you want the least amount of that as possible. So right in the middle, right where you can vibe, but it's not too loud, that's where you want it at, okay? Now, number 9, make sure that you have your lyrics in your hand, on your phone, on paper. I personally put it up on the screen because this is how I record, and I can adjust lyrics like that. Like that. I'm like, oh, change that word. No, I don't like it there. Change that, change this. That's how I record because it's easy for me. I can instantly do that. And number 10, you're going to go ahead and you're going to align your track with where you want to start recording. It's as simple as that. I don't want to skip a step on you guys. So wherever you want to record at, set it there. That's a step. Had to tell you about it. And number 11, hit record, and you are now recording. Your stuff is good to go, and you can record your song. It's that simple. Now, I didn't say anything about adding the beat in and all that stuff, because it really comes down to, I was just showing you how to record. It's as easy as dragging a beat in, or file, import audio, and then bringing your beat in, even if you may have to convert it, but not going to go deep into that. Those are the 11 steps. I'm going to go over them again with you, okay? Number 1, make sure the mic is on. Make sure the preamp is on. Number 2, turn on your digital audio workstation, okay? And you want to make sure that your digital audio workstation is recognizing your preamp or your audio interface. Generally, your preamp is your audio interface, okay? Number 3, armor track for recording, okay? Now, you're going to test the microphone levels and make sure they are right where they need to be. Right? Again, they should show up medium sized, like mine. They should not go really over medium size, and they shouldn't be too low. You don't want them small. So make sure that you turn up your preamp, turn it up so that it gets to that level, okay? Number 5, choose whether or not you want to sit or stand. Number 6, make sure you're the right distance from the microphone. Number 7, make sure the microphone is in the best position in the room to get the most dead sound, all right? So, because again, I don't know your room, so make sure it's set up like that. Number 8, make sure your headphones are at the right level. You don't want that microphone bleed. Number 9, have your lyrics in hand so that you can record no problem and be able to adjust lyrics at will. Okay, you want to be able to change. Nah, you know, I'm gonna change this line real quick. You know, make sure it's right there, or your paper, whatever it is. Be ready though, because it's gonna help you get a better take. Number 10, align your track with where you want to record. And number 11, hit record and get it done. You just became a smarter rapper. I'm Rob Level. This is smartrapper.com. Go ahead and hit me with a subscribe and hit the little notification bell when you do, so you can become part of the Smart Rapper notification gang. Right? We're growing like crazy, y'all. Like seriously, okay? And I release a video a day, so you can become a smarter rapper. Everything's coming, community's coming, rap tweets. You can submit to that. Everything's going crazy right now. I appreciate y'all being watching watching these videos. That's why I make them. I wouldn't make them every day if you guys didn't enjoy them, right? So hit me with a like, hit me with a comment, and then go ahead and hit me with your 4 bars of the day. Get your practice in. Write 4 rap bars below. I like seeing you guys do this every day because it lets me know that you're actually getting better every day. Even if it's just 4 bars, you're still practicing. You can go to sleep saying, I wrote lyrics today, okay? Do it on my videos, and it's easier for you, okay? Now, if you guys have any other tips for people, go ahead and leave those below as well. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell, and then check out these videos as well. I feel like this video was already a little bit long, so I'm not going to do a word of the day today, all right? But I do want you to hit the subscribes. Hit me with some subscribes and check out these other videos. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow with another one because, like, you know, I release one every single day. All right, Smart Rapper. Damn it. I messed up in the last part. All right, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow.